Hello, this is the first in a series of videos where I will talk about training and nutrition related topics. It is my intention for these videos to be user driven, so if you have any topics or questions you'd like to hear discussed or answered, just leave a comment below with your question or your topic, or send me an email in the email address provided in the description. Today I'm going to be talking about 3 common problems that most people make when it comes to strength training, especially relevant for beginners. The first mistake most people make is they do too much too fast. They think I must train all the time. I've got to train 5 days a week. I've got to train 6 days a week. I've got to do all of these exercises that I've seen on the internet. I've got to do box squats. I've got to do band squats. I've got to use chains. I've got to do Olympic lifting. I've got to do everything, and I've got to do it now. And that's not the case. You need to choose what you want to do. If you want to do weightlifting, do weightlifting. If you want to do powerlifting, do powerlifting. If you want to take part in strongman, straight for strongman. Choose what you want to do. The sooner that your training is objectively based on goals, the sooner you're going to make better progress. So my advice to anybody who wanted to get into strength training from the start, we would take 3 days, 3 to 5 exercises, stick to the basics: squats, overhead presses, deadlifts, pulls, chin-ups, the usual things you hear getting banded about on the internet. Or just choose a program like Starting Strength, 5-3-1, and just follow the program. Just do what it says. Don't overthink anything. Just get on with it and concentrate on quality over quantity when you start. Quality of practice is by far the most important thing when you start. Also, more days off equals more recovery, which means you're going to get stronger faster, which is what we want at the end of the day. And the next thing is getting too heavy too fast. And what I mean by that is body weight. People think, oh, I've got to be big to be strong. You don't need to be big to be strong. The current body weight and body frame you are, there's not much you can change about your body frame. Certainly not in 6-7 months, a year. Maybe with 10 years of training you can put on 10-15 kilos of mass, but it's not going to happen overnight. You're going to have to spend time training to put on weight. If you put on 10 kilos in a year, it's not going to be good weight. It's going to be fat for the most part. 20 kilos in a year, even more fat. 30 kilos in a year will take you from a normal person to obese. There's no need to go mad with your food intake. It's not necessary for strength gain. It's not even close to necessary for strength gain. Look at all the weight class sports. You see weightlifters, powerlifters. When you start, there are 48 kilo girls that can snatch more than you, squat more than you, bench more than you, can do everything more than you. And the 48 kilo girls, they're strong. You don't need to be fat to be strong. You don't need to be big to be strong. The bigger you are, the stronger you can be. But don't rush the issue. Don't get fat for the sake of getting fat. It's not worth the cut. Trust me, I've done it. And then lastly, the third one, this isn't just for beginners, this is for everybody. Not paying enough attention to your technique. If you lift with better technique, you're going to lift safer, you're going to be stronger, so you're going to be more efficient, you're going to have less injuries, you're going to be able to train for longer, less injuries equals stronger. The best way to sort out your technique is seek out a coach, or find someone you know that's a good lifter, and talk to them. Talk to the strong guys in the gym. Don't cower away. Most people will be happy to help new lifters. Most people. And if you don't have access to a coach, or if you're not lucky enough to lift in a gym with the strong guys, then just do some research on the internet. There's so many resources on the internet available to everybody. And look at things like Glenn Penley, good resource. Jim Wendler, good resource. Elite FDS, good resource. There's so many places on the internet you can go to learn and find out about training. There's absolutely no excuse for not knowing what to do when it comes to squatting, deadlifting, cleaning. Just look for it, it's there. My advice to a complete beginner would be spend the first 6 to 12 months of your training learning how to lift. Learn how to squat properly, learn how to deadlift properly, learn how to bench properly, learn how to press properly. If you want to do weightlifting, probably better out seeking a coach. Weightlifting is a lot more difficult than the powerlifts, and without feedback, it's almost impossible to get better. Some people have done it, they're the exception of the rule. At the end of the day, the better your technique, the stronger you're going to be in the long run. So take some time out, get better at lifting, and I promise you'll get stronger as a result. And that concludes my first run through. Like I said, like, subscribe. Any questions, just leave them in the comments.